In today's video, we're going to talk about how many landing pages you should have for your Google Ads campaign if you're choosing to use landing pages instead of your website for Google Ads, which you should be if you're looking to get the highest conversion rates possible. And first off, the reason why you should actually have landing pages in the first place is because you're able to make a dedicated page that matches exactly what the person on the other end is looking for. So in this example here, this is a perfect headline of somebody that's looking for artificial grass installation and would perform really well in an ad group with keywords for artificial grass installation. And especially if they click on an ad that says artificial grass installation as well, because we're bringing them to a landing page that matches exactly what they search for. And doing so increases the likelihood a lot that they fill out the form or call directly. And not only can you tailor your message to match exactly what the person is looking for, but there's a lot more you can do on a landing page to inspire trust, like we have with our review logos up here, instead of having your typical website design with your links to about pages and services pages and so on. It's a lot more about, do you do exactly what I'm looking for, like we mentioned here, and can I trust you with your trust signals here, and also having a testimonial in the hero section like we have here as well, with even more 5-star reviews underneath that, like we like to include in a lot of our landing page templates. And trust really is the most important thing when it comes to actually converting a click into a lead, apart from highlighting that they're in the right place and also having a good offer, like you see here with the sub headline. And the key to figuring out how many of these landing pages do I actually need is, first of all, you want to figure out how many different types of searches are there going to be for the different keywords that you're targeting. Because what you can do at first is just make a really good, nice template like this, including all of the general information. And once you have all of your conversion tracking and everything set up on this one landing page, you can duplicate that landing page then and change around a lot of the text, like you see here, for example, this part of the headline and the offer. And as you go down the page as well, changing around the information to tailor it to that specific service, and also changing around the photos as well to make it suitable. And that way, then you're making unique landing pages without having to build the whole thing again from scratch over and over. And if you are looking for a landing page builder to do this, I'd highly recommend Landingly, which is the landing page software that we use. And we have a link for that down below as well if you'd like to try it out. But overall, the amount of landing pages that you're actually going to use is all dependent on the amount of ad groups that you actually have inside your Google Ads campaign. So back inside your Google Ads campaign, what you would typically do before you even make your landing pages in the first place is do your keyword research and separate all your keywords into different ad groups based on intent and make the ads then for those keywords as well. So for a landscaping campaign, you see like this, for example, we have different ad groups for all of the types of searches that people would be searching for. And instead of having all of the keywords grouped together in one ad group, they all have their own dedicated ad groups based on intent. So you can see here that artificial grass installation all has keywords and ads that are specific to that. Same with concrete driveways, fence installation, and all the other ad groups that we're running. And so what you want to do then is have one of those landing pages for every one of those ad groups. Because taking the artificial grass installation ad group, for example, if they search for artificial grass installation on Google and they see an ad that says artificial grass installation, and then they land on this landing page that mentions artificial grass installation straight away in the headline, they instantly feel like they're in the right place. And once they have these trust signals as well, that inspires trust, and you have a good offer and you have clear call to actions that they don't even need to scroll down the page to get to, then the likelihood of them turning into a conversion is a lot higher than if you were to try and just make one good landing page that says landscaping here to somewhat cover all of the different services and keywords, but isn't specific enough compared to actually pointing out the exact service that they search for in the first place. And so the short answer to how many landing pages you should use, it all comes down to how many active ad groups you have inside your campaign. So if you have 10 different ad groups, then ideally you'd have 10 different landing pages. But as we mentioned, once you have a good landing page design and conversion tracking set up on your first initial landing page, you can duplicate that landing page out to change around the information and the images. So that way, in each case, you're not going to be building out a brand new landing page from scratch every time. So I hope this video helped and gave you some clarity on what to do if you're planning on running landing pages for your Google Ads campaigns as we recommend, including how many landing pages you'll actually need, but also, as we mentioned, without having to build every new landing page from scratch, ways to save time on doing so as well. So that way then you're able to provide unique landing pages for every ad group without having to almost build brand new web pages from scratch every time. And if you do have any questions about anything we mentioned inside this video as well, feel free to leave a comment down below. And if you are a service-based business looking for further help refining your own Google Ads campaigns, feel free to have a look at the link in the description. And if you do like this Google Ads related content as well, feel free to leave a like and subscribe to the channel, as we'll be posting all things related to Google Ads here daily. And hopefully we'll see you inside the next video.